Oh shit. Let's see.
Hey there, I think I got my mic working. Can you just go ahead and confirm for me that you have like and subbed? And then I can go ahead and pull a card for you, and then you can drop your question. You can drop your question whenever. So you want a card about your job, if I saw correctly? Perfect. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and drop your question whenever you're ready. All right. Why does Nabrishka Archie feel like Teresa and Miss Gloria are trying to get her fired, Spirit? I have one card for why Nabrisha Archie feels like Teresa and Miss Gloria are trying to get her fired. Okay, so the card that came out for you is the Ace of Swords, which talks about a lot of communication. So maybe you feel like they've been talking about you. If you're wondering if they've been like talking about you or like talking smack about you, I do see that. Um, and I can go ahead and pull another card for you to see why they're trying to get you fired. But the reason why you're feeling that way is because they've been talking bad about you and like putting bad vibes out there in the workplace. So why is Teresa Miss Gloria trying to get Nabriska Archie fired? Why are they trying to get her fired, Spirit? So the card that came out with for you is the Four of Cups, and it's like they think that they can like I don't know if you guys have different positions or you are a little higher than them, but they're kind of like sneaking around and trying to like plot to like get access to the things you have at work. I don't know if you have like an office or like you just have a higher position than them, but they're trying to work to get you fired for sure and like take that from you. Or I don't know if you're like close with your boss, but they're just trying to make you look bad so they look good. People are just jealous, honestly. Um, I would I wouldn't worry too much about it. I don't think that they can get you fired from the cards I'm seeing. So as long as you're just doing your job, girl, and doing you, they won't be able to take it from you. I always like to kill people with kindness because, and then like if anyone at the workplace like catches you talking bad about them, it'll make you look bad. So what I'm getting is be careful with your communication and how you kind of like move on in the workplace because as long as you're like killing them with kindness and doing your job well, they can't get you fired, but they want to. All right, so that was your reading. I hope you can hear it and it resonates. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. Hello, Shelly, how are you? So I do have a $5 reading special for an in depth reading. It entails 3 questions. How much for 5 questions? Um, I would do $10 for 6 if you like that. $10 to 6 for Cash App or Venmo. And then I can have like multiple decks, like we can get into it. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Shelly. Did it resonate, love? Nabrishka? I hope I'm saying that right because you look very beautiful and your name's beautiful. So I don't want to like butcher it. Yeah, Shelly, if you want to like and sub and confirm in the comments that you did, I can go ahead and pull one free card for you on any question of your choice. Of course, girl. Love that melanin. Yeah, of course, Shelly. All right, girl, I can go ahead and pull a card for you if you want to drop your question down below. And I also do a personal special, $20 and up. You get unlimited questions, like about an hour of my time, like whatever you guys need. I know the pandemic's kind of been hard, um, so I don't want to like be over pricey. Oh, a general reading for the rest of the month. Okay. Can I have a general reading for Shelly Spirit for the rest of October 2020? Can I have a general reading for Shelly for the rest of 2020? Or October 2020, sorry, Spirit. Can I have a reading? So, so I went ahead and asked Spirit for you. Hi there. To ask to answer Nabrishka. I do like 30, like 40 up for like an hour plus. I don't ever like cut it off. And if Spirit has the messages, like that's what I do. And I know we're in a pandemic, so I don't want to like squeeze people out of money, but I also can do it like privately, Nabrishka, if you want, any time of day, just like me and you, like on Instagram Live, or like I said, I can send you a video through your email. Like we can do whatever works for you. For the cards I got for you, Shelly, for the rest of October 2020, is you got the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Prince of Wands. And what I'm getting is you've had a lot of stress and disconnect from yourself this month, maybe a little heartbreak if you went through a, I can get you right after Shelly. Um, Nadayaka K. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I can get you right after Shelly. Um, so I don't know if you went through like a breakup or you and a guy stopped talking this month, but I see you're in a lot of like stress, maybe school, a large disconnect from yourself. So what I'm kind of getting for you is to approach that masculine energy and start putting action to get the things you want in life. If you're feeling kind of stuck, um, really come into your own. Like guys love seeing girls confident. If this is like a male energy you're dealing with, like a male, I'm getting fire or earth sign. And they just love seeing you come into your own. So right now, Spirit's kind of telling you this month, come into your own. Um, and, push all those stresses away, like do self-care, like find ways to connect back with yourself and influence that masculine energy of action coming towards you. Like put in the action for the things you want. I'm getting you want to start working out. Like I'm getting you really want to start taking care of yourself, but you really don't know where to start. Start small. Like even if it's like a $2 face mask, or you can even make them, like just do DIY face masks and like take baths and really get connected with yourself. Okay, so that was your reading. Just make sure you're really connected to yourself during the retrograde because we lose sight of ourselves. Like take care of yourself. A lot of self-care. Thank you so much for liking, subbing. All right, Nadayaka K. Does that resonate? Let me know if it resonates. Nadayaka K, what is his feelings and intention towards me? He seems to be interested at first, but now seems cold about us meeting up. We have never met in person. Okay, I can just tell you from experience, my significant other and I met over the internet, and it was kind of hard matching up schedules. So don't necessarily take him being cold as he doesn't want to meet you. Like I'm sure if he's invested enough to talk to you like on a consistent basis, then he's invested enough to like see you. So don't necessarily take the coldness as a bad thing. Maybe just during the pandemic, it's been hard for him. But I can go ahead and pull a card for that. So, what are his feelings and intentions towards Nadika K? Nadika K. What are his feelings and intentions towards Nadika K? Spirit, what are his. No, he's not on a consistent basis. Yeah, let's just see what his intentions and feelings are. What are his intentions and feeling towards Nadika K? Make sure you like and sub and confirm that you have below, and I can go ahead and pull a card for you. What are his intentions and feelings towards Nadika K? That's awesome. So you got the Ace of Cups. Perfect. Thank you. If you just got the Ace of Cups, so he definitely has romantic feelings towards you, and he is invested in you. The Ace of Cups is a good sign for starting relationships. So maybe he's not sure like how to go about it, or if he has a lot of like stuff on his plate with school, he might not be ready necessarily to get into a partnership. But he definitely sees you as partnership material. So you got the Ace of Cups, Nadika K. Thank you so much for liking, subbing. Hi, Canini. Yeah, I can go ahead and pull one card for your love life. I have the Romance Angels deck, and I can go ahead and pull that out. Just confirm you liked and subbed. No, he's done with school. Well, you got the Ace of Cups, girl, so he's invested in you, but maybe he just has some blockages. It's kind of hard to tell with one card. So I do have a $5 in-depth special if you want to look at that above, because it's kind of hard to tell with one card, but the card that came out is a really good card for romance and relationships. So it looks like he wants that with you, but I can't tell what the blockages are with one card. All right, Kanini K, if you can go ahead and confirm you liked and subbed for me, I can go ahead and pull a card on your love life with the Romance Angels deck. No, I completely understand. And I know during the pandemic things are hard, so I completely get it. Once my channel gets big enough, I'm going to start doing like giveaways and stuff, and then you can enter in those and get like free readings. Hanini K, let me know if you're still here and that you liked and subbed, and I can go ahead and pull a romance angel on your love life for you. Perfect. Thank you so much for that. All right. All right, Spirit. Can I have one romance angel on Kanini's love life at the moment? Can I have one romance angel for Kanini at the moment? Can I have one romance angel card for Kanini's love life? All right, Kanini. Thank you so much for that. All right, Spirit. Can I go ahead and get one romance angel for Kanini's love life at the moment? Can I have one romance angel card for Kanini's love life at the moment? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so the two cards that fell out for you are trust and unrequited love. So basically, what I'm getting from these two cards is that you and someone very special haven't been seeing eye to eye. Um, if you guys have like stopped dating or broke up or that sort of thing, or you just kind of have stopped talking, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the energy that's kind of flowing through the air right now. People are really what's kind of flowing through the air is like the self love and the self foundation building is currently in the air right now. So trust that the situation is one that can potentially work out, but also know that right now might not just be a good time to get into a serious relationship, especially during the retrograde. Um, yeah, so that was your reading. I wouldn't be too worried about it. I feel a lot of anxiety on your part, so I wouldn't be too worried about it if it's someone special. Because it doesn't necessarily mean it's over. It just means it's on pause right now, so you guys can work on yourselves. But have trust in it. Thank you so much for like and subbing. All right. Yeah, if you guys have never met, maybe it's just not the best time for it right now. And especially with the pandemic and stuff like that, it's really hard to like schedule meetups and be consistent. Because right now people are just kind of taking care of themselves, going inward, doing some reflection. So I wouldn't take it personally, dear. Yeah, of course, anytime. If you're just entering the room, welcome. Um, I am having a retrograde special tonight. $5 in depth, 3 questions, multiple decks. So for new subs, I'm kind of offering the one card right now, and then you got two. But if you would like to ask 3 questions, I'm having a $5 special right now for the retrograde because I know people are kind of having a difficulty navigating it. So all that information's up above. Hey, Bumblebee, welcome. I can go ahead and pull a card for you. Once you confirm for me you have liked and subbed. Perfect. Thank you so much. I can go ahead and pull a romance angel for you. Will K ever accept H back? So the two cards that came out for you were flirt and separation. So I can tell H and K kind of aren't together with your question and what the cards are saying. But they do really have a lot of lighthearted and vibrant energy around the situation. So it's possible to reconcile in the future, but I wouldn't recommend trying to do it during the retrograde because miscommunications can kind of stop that from like coming in. And so they're really flirty and they have a lot of light energy towards each other. So they do like each other, but um, separation is on the horizon right now. So just take that time. Whoever K is can really just take that time, or whoever H is can just take that time to like work on themselves. And that'll be really good for them before reconciliation comes in. But I would wait till after October and the retrograde and shadow retrograde ends, right? So that was your reading, Bumblebee. Thank you. Like I said, I am having a special. Yeah, of course. I am having a special right now. $5 in-depth readings includes 3 questions and multiple decks. All my information is up above if you guys are interested. Hey, you, how are you? Leandra, welcome back. How are you? How's Daniel? I'm doing all right. Thank you so much for asking. I just wanted to test what like midday um, energy is like. So I know some people's schedules don't line up, so I'm trying different times a day. Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry to hear that, but I wouldn't take it personal. I think the retrograde is kind of giving everyone a hard time, and then the pandemic on top of it. Everyone's kind of like going through it, so I wouldn't take it personal. Like it's not towards you. Don't be embarrassed about your anxiety. A lot of people kind of I can't go ahead and pull one advice card for you, but I wouldn't take it like I know anxiety kind of makes us overthink because I have really bad anxiety in social settings. So um sometimes it's just like what I kind of think about it is like as a spiritual person, I like take in energies and like vibrations around. And when I'm in social settings, there's so many that overwhelm me. So I wouldn't be embarrassed about it. If anyone says anything about it, just kind of talk about like your boundaries, like your personal boundaries and stuff like that. Like, yeah, of course. All right, Spirit, can I have one advice card for Leandra about her work meeting today? My Cash App name is um, $Meadow Fairy Tarot. So I went ahead and put in that for you. I have one advice card for Leandra about the work meeting. Yeah, you have the Emperor. So basically what I'm getting from that is like you're good at your job, like you're a hard worker, like no one's gonna take it to a serious extent. They're gonna be worried about you and concerned, but the Emperor has a lot of like boss girl energy that I'm getting from it, even though it's like the Emperor, not the Empress. It's like people kind of understand that like when you're at work, you do your thing. And so they're not going to be worried about it as long as you keep doing your thing and you keep, um, bringing in that good energy. Sometimes energies just overwhelm us and it's okay to like take a break. But I feel like you're worried about like what people are thinking right now. And what I'm getting is they're a little more concerned about you than like talking bad about you. There's going to be a few people who don't understand it, and sometimes that ignorance makes them act a certain way, if you will, but people are just more concerned about you and you put in really, really good effort when you're at work. You have a great work ethic. Like, they're not worried about it, girl. I promise you. You're going to be worried more about it than them. Yeah, of course, girl. Anytime. Anxiety's hard. Like I said, I get it sometimes in social settings because I'm a really like spiritual person. I pick up on frequencies really well. And it's happened to me in restaurants and all kinds of places. And I get weird looks, but I can't help it. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, they see you as an important employee. And as long as they see you as a good employee, there's not much they could say about who you are as a person. That's kind of the pro and con of the business world is they don't really care for you too much as a person depending on where you work. They care more for what you can do for the business and your employee standing, and from what I see, you have a great employee standing, like, you're rarely late, like, you get your work done, like, you know, I wouldn't worry too much about it, babe. I feel like they care more about you enough to, like, have that worry. Like, they worry about you, like, they don't want you to be sick. During the pandemic, sometimes people are like, "Well, does she have COVID?" But they're more worried about your, like, well-being than, like, talking bad about you. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you at work. Yeah. But sometimes those situations make you realize, like, how important you are to, like, the people around you, and it's like you can definitely take this as a confirmation that the people in your workplace environment care about you because 'cause they're more worried about you than anything. Like, people even if you're not spiritual, people still feel, yeah, let me go ahead and check that for you. People still feel like, um Perfect. I just got that, Nabrisha, so I'll go ahead and get started. But yeah, Leandra, I wouldn't worry too much about it, babe. It seems like they care more about you than anything because people can feel when other people are off, you know? All right, you can go ahead and drop your first question, Nabrisha, whenever you want. I got it, girl. You can go ahead and drop your first question whenever you want. You got six of them. Nabrishka or Nabrisha, sorry. Nabrisha, if you're, oh, perfect. Yeah, let's go ahead and look into that for you. All right, Nabrisha, perfect. Was the mail that was sent to Nabrisha's house about getting the apartment? Was the mail that was sent to Nabrisha's house about the apartment? Was Nabrisha's mail that was sent to her house? Will the apartment approve Nabrisha? Will the apartment approve Nabrisha? You got helpful people. Was the first card that came out. So if you, I don't know if you had like a cosigner, but that really helped. That really helped. Will Nabrisha, will they approve Nabrisha for the apartment? Yeah, so I got helpful people. There's something better in recovery. So what I'm getting is your cosigner definitely helped. With the there's something better, you're gonna have multiple apartments that approve you, and it'll be kind of like your choice, which one you want. And then you have recovery. So I'm getting that you probably won't hear from them about moving in until they kind of figure out what they're gonna do about the pandemic. So I'm definitely seeing that there's a yes, you did get approved, but you got approved for more than one. For the apartment approved Nabrisha Spirit. You got don't stop and not the right time. So if you don't get necessarily approved for that apartment, I'm do seeing one that is better that you will get approved for with the there's something better and don't stop. So don't stop looking for an apartment that suits you. What I'm getting is don't settle. I feel like you have kind of like started settling with apartments that feel kind of beneath you. Um, so yeah, like your living space is really important because it sets a foundation for your energy, and your tone and how you feel in the world. So I wouldn't settle for apartments that are kind of less than, but a really good apartment is coming your way with a there's something better. So don't give up on like finding one that suits you um, the most. Let me know if that resonated a little bit. Are you able to hear me at all? Can you hear me now? I don't know what's going on. I can always type them out too if you can't hear very well. I can always type them out if you can't hear very well. Let me know when you can hear me or if you want me to type them out.
I think I'm gonna go shower, bro.
How does Warren feel about you? How does Warren feel about Nabrisha Archie Spirit? 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 right. So for what I got about how Warren feels about you is I got trust, soulmate, attraction, passion, and you deserve love. And so what I'm getting from this is, girl, he's definitely into you, but I feel like I don't know if he's ever told you like maybe you should love yourself more, or he maybe there's some disconnect on how you feel about the situation, but trust that he is very attracted to you. I'm getting he really likes the way you carry yourself. Um, I'm really getting he likes like the top, you know? I don't know if I could say that, but not to get inappropriate, but he really enjoys your physique. And he enjoys, I don't know if you like to crack jokes or like roast him at all sometimes, but he really likes your energy, that it's lighthearted and you're like genuinely funny. Um, but sometimes he feels like you should love yourself as much as he loves you, or as much feelings he has for you. Because you got soulmate girl, so that talks about having like long term energy. Like he wants to be with you long term. Let me know if any of this is resonating as well. Did that resonate? Let me know if that resonated, if you can hear me. LOL. Yeah, girl, he's into you for sure. He seems like kind of shy in telling you. Um, you know, the masculines, they always feel like they gotta be tough, but he's into you. He has a girlfriend? Ooh, ooh, that's tough. Maybe he's attracted to you and not sure what to do about it because you also got the um, trust card. So maybe he's just like hoping and wishing that the girlfriend will disappear so he can get at you. But men, never know what they want. So, sometimes people are with other people for situations that are like financial and all kinds of stuff. So maybe if there's no emotion there, they're together financially, kind of. Hey, Pretty Tulip. So I'm doing a paid reading right now. If you would like a paid reading, you'd be next. And then other than that, I can pull a free card for you if you go ahead and confirm that you liked and subbed for me. Ooh, Christian, more than one boy. Yeah, you're a very beautiful woman, so I could see why multiple guys are into you. Thanks so much, pretty tulips. All right. All right, Spirit, how does Christian feel about Nabrisha Archie? How does Christian feel about Nabrisha Archie? He feels like you're laid back. I'm getting he might have some commitment issues, so maybe he feels like in and out energy. Like maybe he's flighty with you. How does Christian feel about Nabrisha Archie? I don't know if he's ever stood you up or you stood him up, but it's something he thinks about often. Like if you guys plan to hang out and it didn't work out. He has a weird need to protect you. I don't know if you guys known each other for a while, but he wants to like protect you, like from guys and like from bad energy. How does Christian feel about Nabrisha? I'm getting he likes that you're kind of not crazy, but you're unconventional. And he feels like that's wifey material because you got the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So sometimes it worries him, like either how much he's invested in you, or it worries him that you guys are kind of unconventional. But the Four of Wands indicates like wifey energy, like marriage. I don't know why, but he feels like you're really good with people. Like you're really good with people, but sometimes you have a hard time um, showing it. So I don't know if you can hear me. Um, hey, Greta. Yeah, you'll be after Pretty Tulips, after the paid reading. Um, I don't know if you can hear me very well, but there's a lot of like wifey energy. He likes that you guys can just like chill and hang out, um, that sort of thing. Can anyone hear me? You just met? What? Like he's acting like he's known you forever. Some people get that on initial impact that they feel like they've known each other forever. Thanks, Greta. Yeah, that's crazy. I see he's into you, but there is some sort of like not sure energy with the hanging man upside down and the moon card. So he feels like you're kind of like mysterious a little bit, like there's still a lot about you that he needs to know. But I feel like kind of when you meet someone, you like assume things about them based on what they look like or like how they act. And I feel like that's what he did. He's kind of like assuming all these things about you or even just wondering all these things about you, like just to see where it goes.